evening, folks, and you come for a blether. So I'm trying to catch up on all the catching up in here, and you'll have saw this US Diamond Caulk 1943. Is it an entrenching tool, or is it just called the pick? The folding shovel was called the entrenching tool, so I think this still is called that. So this is really clean. It was like that when I bought it. I can't claim the kudos for this cleanliness. But I've chopped down an old pick handle and I've been working on it. It's a wee bit longer than the original should have been. The original should have been 18 or 19 inches. I've made this as 22 inches, just in case I ever want to use it. It'll be a bit more comfortable. And just going to give that handle a wee wax up with some antique wax, so it'll make it nice and dark. I don't know if you can see that's going on there. More fireworks tonight. There's a fireworks display at the local rugby club tonight. Not something I'm interested in anymore, but when my son was young, we used to take him along there. And it was lots of oohs and ahs. You might hear some of it in a wee while because I can hear the tannoy in the background a wee bit. Don't know when it starts, maybe around 7 o'clock. And it's just right around 7 just now. So that's colouring up quite nicely. I think the pick shaft is about, not as old as 1943, but plenty age about it. It's well dried out. I've got sort of saving it at the same time and feeding it up. I used flat wheel and the angle grinder to clean this pick shaft up. So it's got a few wee undulations in it, but I think it adds to the grip as well. Can't really see it in this light, but there's a few wee sort of mottled effect to it. Some on this end, there's the end. Really tight grained ash, this. Some great tool handles made in this country from ash, and in Ireland as well. In Ireland they like the ash for the hurley sticks and cut down into the buttress to get the shape for those sticks, and if you got cracked with one of those you would know all about it. The hurling stick. But this is looking okay. I'll let it dry in a bit and then I'll go over it again, give it another one. Kind of shaped the top of this, chamfered the corners off it a bit. And it'll be in keeping with the time period. This kind of came to me by chance. I remember the pick because I got a router plane, which is up there at the same time. It's behind me there in the Stanley wall. Still looking to get a bit of a cabinet maker's bench for the end of my workbench here, so I can do a bit more stuff in here. And I've been sort of in negotiations about one over the past few days, so we'll see if that materialises or not. If not, I'm sure I'll find another one. So that's looking really quite nice. I'm quite pleased with that. Just keep going over it again in case I've missed any spots. And then we'll go and find a magic tea towel and we'll buff this up, because that'll make it shine. It's shining just now actually. This old ash has been hungry for this wax, I think. Nice wee knot there. So old shoulder's giving me jip with a rotator cuff. But we soldier on. Now, something for buffing. I think that's going to be too sticky, that one. Just bear with me a wee moment. Back again, got my cloth here. Let's give it another wee going over, use up what's on this cloth, on the wax. Pleased with that. That's fed that a lot. Maybe a couple of wee bits there, never got some stuff. It likes that. Yeah, I like that too. You can see the wee dimples catching the light. They're quite good in the hand. And I don't think it'll mind one bit, because it was, don't know if it saw any action. The end's very clean. I reckon this might have came here when some Americans were based here during the war, and it might have never left the UK. Might have came with them and never left. But I think that's looking okay. Handle's a wee bit longer. Some wee dimples and scratches in there, but I am pretty pleased with that. The end's just sitting up maybe an eighth here and there. And yeah, that's looking all right. So let me know what you think about this old US diamond Caulk 1943. So I think it was, I've got the spanner, something Horseshoe as well. Can't remember offhand, but Caulk and Horseshoe company, I think. There we go. You see a nice picture of that at the beginning. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch up soon for more blethers.